Two pretty big major pieces of news came from the Indianapolis Colts today. Really three. Talked about that in another video. We signed an edge rusher from the 49ers and Samson Ebukam. Go check that video out. But we released Matt Ryan and we traded Stephon Gilmore. One was expected. It was just a matter of when. That was Matt Ryan. You know, we knew Matt Ryan was going to be released. It was the pros outweighed the cons by a mile. Save a lot more money. Go grab someone else maybe. You know, it's another roster spot. All depends. Maybe go grab a young guy. Stephon Gilmore one was a little less unexpected. And it hurts a little more. But at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt. Because you move on and you know you're going to find someone better. You know you're going to look forward to seeing who's going to step up. And, you know, the beautiful thing that comes with football is anybody, anybody and everybody can be replaced. Doesn't matter who you are. Welcome to the business world, my friend, and welcome to the JDW SportsTalkShow, where fans welcome, where you find your latest and greatest Colts content and news. Make sure you like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on to not miss any future videos. You will not regret it, I promise. So let's start with the Matt Ryan deal. So Matt Ryan being released, we all knew it was coming. We just knew it was a matter of time. With the Colts, he completed 67% of his passes, threw for just over 3,000 yards. It was 14 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 15 fumbles. Yeah, almost a combined 30 turnovers just from one player, just from the quarterback alone is pretty pathetic. And, you know, it's probably the end of the road for Matt Ryan. It sucks to say it. And, you know, it's one thing to see your team move on from a player. It's one thing to realize that that era, you know, it really wasn't an era in Indy. But to see a player of Matt Ryan probably going to retire, because you know you're never going to see him again. And it hurts. But you know what? You move on. There's young blood coming into the league. So, yeah, it's probably it for Matt Ryan. I don't think there's really going to be a market for Ryan after what happened with the Colts. I don't really see it, man. It sucks. You know, he's a great leader. It's just the arm isn't there anymore. The decision making wasn't there. When he's under pressure, he's not good. Can't move. He's just not what you're looking for in a quarterback nowadays. So Matt Ryan being released, it was an inevitable. We knew it was happening, just didn't know when. Then move on to the next one. We're gonna spend a little more time on this one. Stephon Gilmore was traded to the Dallas Cowboys on March 14th, earlier today. March 14th, Tuesday, early on the day, Stephon Gilmore is heading to the Dallas Cowboys for just a 2023 fifth-round pick. You know, he's older, and the Cowboys are probably going to take on his whole contract. It's not a lot of money. And, you know, I didn't really expect to get much more. You know, I was maybe hoping. You know, I kind of thought he was going to be traded maybe towards the deadline. I had a feeling that Gilmore could have been a trade candidate. Didn't know he'd be this early, this quick. Surely enough, he's traded. The NFL's an unpredictable place. You don't know. And time to move on. We have to go find that guy. Maybe the Colts are interested in one of these young corners in the draft. Looks like Kelee Ringo. They've had some meetings with him. They really like Kelee Ringo. Really interesting player. I think he's a little overrated coming out, honestly. I'm not a gigantic fan of Kelee Ringo, but I think he has a lot of great athletic abilities. Just not sure if he's going to really be able to bring it to the next level. But Stephon Gilmore, man, going, you know, it kind of pushes Isaiah Rodgers up to number one. You have Kenny Moore still in the slot. I don't know if Isaiah Rodgers can be the one. I would love to be proved wrong. I love Isaiah Rodgers. I love the attitude he brings. You know, he doesn't care what anyone thinks. He brings it, and he puts 100% in every day. Isaiah Rodgers, and he's very talented. For the time that he played, he was one of the higher-ranked cornerbacks for PFF on pass coverage. He just wasn't played enough for some odd reason. Gus Bradley just wouldn't play him. It was weird. They were playing a guy in Brendan Facyson who, yeah, he fit the system better, but Isaiah Rodgers is just the more talented, the more talented young player. You know, it just didn't make sense. But Now Isaiah Rodgers is definitely going to get more time. Not sure who the Colts are really going to look into. Maybe they're going to look into some free agent cornerbacks. Maybe sign a veteran guy. Is kind of what we've been used to. We signed Gilmore last year, and then we signed Xavier Rhodes, a few years prior to that. Brandon Facyson, we're kind of used to going for the Band-Aids, whether it's at cornerback or quarterback. Funny enough, that's the two positions we're talking about today. But maybe the Colts are interested in someone in the draft. If anyone is worth drafting that high, go for freaking Devon Witherspoon, man. He is an incredible cornerback talent. Go watch some tape. Devon Witherspoon is phenomenal. He stays at the hip. He's fast. He's got some height to him. He's got some frame to him. He has a lot of talent. If there's a cornerback that I'm really excited about in this draft, it's Devon Witherspoon. Christian Gonzalez, I think he's going to be drafted in maybe the 7 to 10 range, 7 to 12 range. Devon Witherspoon might not be drafted till later in the draft. NFL teams may not be as high on him, but I am incredibly high on Devon Witherspoon. So, go Stephon Gilmore for a 5th round pick. You guys let me know what you think about the stuff that happened today. Pretty interesting. Matt Ryan being released. Kind of knew it was going to happen. Didn't know when. Stephon Gilmore being traded much earlier. Wasn't really expected at this point. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe, put that post notification bell on so you do not miss any future videos. Thank you for tuning into the JDW Sports Talk Show, where your fans welcome. This is JDW Sports Talk Show, signing off.